Hello everybody! How is everyone doing? I hope everyone had an awesome night after I saw you guys last night and an awesome day today. I have been busy, like always, on my Tuesdays and Thursdays when the boys are in daycare. But I'm home now and I'm so excited for this meal. I even texted my husband how excited I was about this orange chicken. And he was just like, yeah, I know how you really like your orange chicken. So I love orange chicken at Chinese restaurants. I love General Tso's chicken. I'm really excited for this healthy version of this orange chicken. It is also, hi Jaden, it is also a combination of things. Once I see the recipe, I will remember, but it's healthy. I believe it's paleo. It's paleo, gluten-free, and delicious, it says. So I'm really excited for it. Then we're also going to be doing my 10-minute fried rice. There is a time while we are cooking our orange chicken that the sauce needs to thicken and it takes a little bit of time. So it was the perfect amount of time for me to make my fried rice. So we are going to do our 10-minute fried rice. You've missed watching me. You've been so busy. Madison, I have been busy too. I get it. Laura, hello. Heather, Tammy, hello, you guys. So we are going to do this orange chicken and my quick fried rice recipe. You don't need a rice cooker for it. You just minute rice. You just need to make minute rice, and then the rest of it you just whip up in a frying pan and you are good to go. So I will show you guys that recipe. It is also posted on the description of this video. If you need to see it at any point, just touch my face and the recipe should pop up. I am just sharing this video on my live Facebook page on my personal. I hope not. I hope not. I hope I'm not frozen. I'm going to take a second and see if anyone else says that I am frozen. I can see myself on my iPad. So I'm hoping you guys can see me too. Okay, I am back. Perfect. I was gonna say I just hold out. I can't get myself to just close out of the video right when it happens. But I wish there was a way that I could stop phone calls from coming in while I'm doing my video, but I can only stop them if my phone is locked and closed. So I wish there was a way I could do it, but I never know who's going to call me during my Facebook post. Thank you guys. Okay, so if you want to join a cooking group, What's for Dinner with One question mark is awesome. I have their link on my page. If you guys want to join. Heather, surprisingly, no. It was my brother. Surprisingly, my mom, she called last night and she was laughing about it. And I said, anytime you get this really big urge to call me, check Facebook first and then call me. And she laughed and she's like, I'll start doing that from now on. So, but this time it was my brother. So I've shared this video on my personal Facebook page and some cooking groups so we can get started. There are a couple things that we need to prep before we rush over to my stove area. So bear with me. You guys know I have to kind of change camera angles when I'm working on my stove. I have been thinking about, I see in a lot of those Facebook cooking groups, they have those like countertop burners, and I should just look into how much those cost, because it would probably save a lot of awkwardness of me trying to flip the camera around. So let's get our stuff ready for our orange chicken first. I have a lot of my fried rice recipe stuff already out on the countertop. I did already make my minute rice. That is something about this fried rice recipe, is you can make your minute rice ahead of time and just stick it in the fridge until it's time to make your fried rice. Thank you, Crystal. I had it on last night and I explained its purpose. My recipe on Monday, I had just cut my bangs the day before and I love them, but they get in my face a lot and I was having to move them a lot while I was talking. It grossed a lot of people out and I didn't like that. So we're going to try a headband until my bangs start to cooperate again. Hi guys. So our fried rice recipe, you guys, please, living room. I'm on my show and you need to stop being mean to your brother. Hey. Ready? Flying bird! Woo! Uh-oh. Careful, Crush is gonna get it. Our dog loves playing fetch, and he doesn't know the difference between kid toys and his toys. So, yes, it felt like it, Crystal. There was a lot of that, a lot of negative feedback. Everyone says hello, Grayson and Kingston. So, bear with me. My husband is not home, and it seems like Kingston just got his second wind. You want to come sit up here with Mama? Okay. Okay. You come sit up here so the brother doesn't pick on you. Okay. So, we have Grayson up at the counter so that brother doesn't pick on him. And I'm going to give him a banana for a pre-dinner snack. He's super excited about it. All right. Sorry for that, you guys. I also got a lot of flack, Crystal. I got a lot of negative feedback about how much I talk and how much I talk instead of cooking. So, thank you guys for sharing. Kingston, I need you to please stop. Please. You just need to be quiet. I don't care if you run back and forth. No. Nope. Do you want those?
Yeah.
Only if you're good.
Okay.
Here you go. Go play. He got a new toy last night and he got it taken away for being naughty. So now I'm bribing him with the toy to see if he'll behave from now on. Yeah, they're big bullies, you guys. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's get started. So I've talked to you guys a lot about going to my website and it being a lot better than Facebook and there being printable ways to get access to my recipes. But I've never actually shown it to you, I don't think. And maybe if I did, it was months ago. So I needed the fried rice recipe because I could not scroll back far enough on Facebook without the app closing on me. So I printed off my fried rice recipe. So this is how it pulls up, and it's in PDF format. And you just print it off and you just fold it in half, and you've got your directions on one side and you have your ingredients on the other. And it's just really neat to just sit on your counter so you're not having to pick it up to read it. It is right there and ready to go. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. You guys are the best people ever. Thank you. That's my point. Like, I think the talking makes it, because back when I first started and there was no one to talk to, it was kind of awkward and kind of painstaking to sit there and not talk really and kind of fill the dead air. And now we don't have that, and it's awesome. Hello, Eileen. Hello, Cindy. So, fried rice tonight and our orange chicken. Love, you guys. Love this. My website, I try to keep it up to date week by week. I don't do it daily, but I do try to do it weekly. So I try on weekends to get all the recipes put up. So if you guys need them, they are there for you. Lacey, I would love that. I would definitely love making my own cookbook. My friends have talked about it. So also on my website, you guys go on there, leave some comments, some reviews of these recipes, so that when people come on and they're not from Facebook, they know if you guys have tried them, if they liked them, things like that. I would appreciate it. I also have YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, all those crazy social medias. Facebook is my biggest platform, but I do have the other ones. Okay, so we are going to get some of our stuff ready for this orange chicken. One of them being, we need 2 pounds of cut up chicken, boneless, skinless chicken breasts. And you guys know I'm using my Butcher Box chicken breasts. They are my favorite. They are super plump and delicious. I do have some tenderloins that I need to use up, some chicken tenderloins from Butcher Box. So I'm going to use some of those, dice some of those up, and then I'm going to dice up some chicken breasts. You just want them in 1-inch cubes. Oh, Marissa, don't get sad when you miss my shows, you guys. That makes me sad. So I am going to... I don't like these scissors, and I knew I wasn't going to. Too hard to cut. You guys know I have 9 million kitchen scissors, and I didn't like those ones. So we're just going to kind of cut these up. I don't know where to put them, so I'm just going to put them back on the bag. So just big chunks. You guys, inch cubes are just the best size. They're not too big. That they take forever to cook in the skillet, and they're not too small that they kind of shrivel up when you cook them. Because always remember, protein does get smaller as you cook it. So it will shrink down. I like to cut them into the sizes that I want them to be once that they're cooked. Because I am sad when you go to Chinese restaurants and they're just little tiny shriveled up pieces of chicken. I notice it like, you know, the end of the bag of the chips. That's what it reminds me of when you just get little wimpy pieces of chicken. My son is just loving that he is sitting up here like a big boy. He's at the bar stool and he's got his foot kicked up and he's eating his banana. He is a happy kid. So we need 2 pounds of this stuff. You guys know me if you're new here. I try not to do any steps ahead of time so that you guys can cook with me in real time. I share the recipes ahead of time during the week so that you guys can get all the supplies and then join me in your kitchens to cook. So that is my rhyme and reason for why I make you guys watch me prep all my food, is so that you guys can prep with me in your kitchen. So I'm just going to cut this chicken breast in half. I'm going to trim some of this stuff off and then just get to cutting up little cubes of chicken. Just little cubes of chicken so that we can get ready and throw it in our skillet. And while our chicken is cooking, once we get that on the skillet, you guys, we are going to mix our sauce up. And this sauce is going to be kind of special to be ready next week to cook along. Talon, that is an awesome goal. That would be so much fun. There also is a neat little feature that sometimes my Facebook lets me use that I can actually join you through your camera into your kitchen if you're cooking. We tried it with my dad one night, and of course that one night my dad's phone wouldn't let him share the video, but my friend Ashley has done it with me once. She was cooking, making a dessert with me, I think, and I joined her in her kitchen, and we had 2 shared cameras on my live feed, and it was super fun. No problem, Natalie. You guys, I am so ready for this. This orange chicken is going to be so good. Refreshing. Nothing gross or artificial about it. I did, however, cheat. The recipe calls for fresh squeezed oranges, and wouldn't that be nice? But I went to the grocery store and I didn't like the oranges that they had. They didn't look too good. So I did buy Simply Orange, 100% orange juice from the grocery store. I think that's about as close as I'm going to get to juicing my own oranges. So that's what I went with. All right, let's see. So we need 2 pounds of chicken, and I'm trying to remember how much this one weighs. We'll go, I'm going to do one more, right? It couldn't hurt to have a little more chicken. I'm hoping so. My husband absolutely loved last night's dinner, my chicken tortilla soup with our truff hot sauce. So much so. So I have a really bad habit of giving our extra food away, our leftovers, to my brother and to friends that stop by. It's not a bad habit. It's just not the best. Like, my mom hates it because she loves leftovers. And usually my husband doesn't say anything, but this afternoon, I guess he ate chicken tortilla soup leftover for lunch. And he texted me and he said it's even better heated up the second day, and that he is saying right now that I'm not allowed to give the leftovers away. So he called dibs on that chicken tortilla soup. Yes, Heather, the recipe does specifically say boneless, skinless chicken breasts. So that's what I stuck with. If you prefer chicken thighs, I wouldn't see there being a big problem. It is just a lot more work to trim up chicken thighs as opposed to chicken breasts. So. Kingston? I think my son is calling my name, but I'm not sure. Just washing my hands really quick. Yes, Kingston. Yes, Kingston. Okay, sorry. My 4-year-old is calling me. So you guys get to stare at my 2-year-old for a second. Grayson, can you entertain them while I go help brother? Can you sing a song? entertain them? Yes. Did you keep saying hi to them? That is my 2-year-old Grayson. So everyone says hello. How cute you are. All right, you guys. So we have our chicken trimmed up. I'm going to just swivel you guys for right now. And we are going to, so we've got our chicken cleaned up, cut up, and then in a large frying pan, we are going to cook our cubed chicken with toasted sesame seed oil. Well, I forgot to pick that up at the grocery store. Let's get real. So instead of sesame seed oil, I'm going to use grapeseed oil. That's just how I'm going to go. I think olive oil, vegetable oil, any of that stuff would work. It just wouldn't be paleo anymore, I think, is what you lose if you don't have it. So we are going to do 2 tablespoons of, 2 tablespoons, which I already have my tablespoon in use. So I'm going to be over here in this smaller frying pan that's a little bit deeper. So we're going to heat this oil up. Turn it on. I've got it about medium-high heat right now. And then I'm going to turn it down to probably medium heat. And we're going to throw our chicken in there. I'm just going to squeeze past you guys. Except I think I need this stuff. He did a good job. Good. You were sending emojis to entertain him. I'm sure he was like, ooh, because they just kind of scroll up the screen, which is kind of cute. He's reading our recipe book right now. Okay, so we've got our oil in our skillet. And I'm going to take this over, and we are going to cook the chicken until the edges are brown and slightly crispy, approximately 5 to 10 minutes. As the chicken is cooking, we are going to mix our orange sauce together. So I'm excited for that. I'm just going to wait. Yes, Kingston?
I want all of my hat clothes.
Oh, they're up there. Sorry, buddy. Here you go. All right, so our oil is still warming up a little bit. I posted, okay, so if you guys like my headband, it is not real Louis Vuitton, I promise. I did post the link in yesterday's video, and I will admit, you guys, I bought this to match my cat, okay? So the website will take you to a company that sells cat bandanas and headbands and scrunchies that match each other. So I'm warning you ahead of time, I'm a huge dork with my cat, and I got her a little handkerchief that's Louis Vuitton and this, and then a scrunchie along with some other stuff. So just warning you ahead of time, if you find that link for this headband, that's where it's going to take you, okay? So it's kind of embarrassing, but you guys are basically family now, so I will embarrass myself with it. All right, so I'm just going to drop our chicken in here. All right. Chicken's in there. I'm just going to make sure it's all kind of in one layer on my pan so that when it goes time to turn it, it will be ready to go. So our chicken, I still have it medium-high heat, you guys, on my skillet. You want down? You want down? Okay, no screaming. Don't yell at your brother. If you can't get along, come back. All right. Thank you, Michelle. You're so sweet. I know. Heather, I'm funny with my cats. I never used to be a cat person until I got cats, and now I'm like in love with these little creatures. I love my dogs too, don't get me wrong. But cats are a new game for me. All right. So, no, we're not going to yell. Please. Okay. So we are going to stir. Kingston. Kingston, do you want me to take it back? Grayson, come here, please. Bring me your monster trucks, Grayson. Okay. Okay, so our chicken is cooking in here. It's sizzling back there. We're going to add all the ingredients for our orange sauce, and then we are going to go back to our chicken. So we are going to take 2 cups of freshly squeezed orange juice, you guys. So freshly squeezed. Bring me more. Set them right there. So I am going to use this and get, it's about as fresh squeezed as you guys are gonna get, I'm sorry. So, and it says that you can use different stuff if you don't have or don't want to squeeze fresh oranges. I just didn't even want to think about how many of the tiny oranges at my grocery store I would have to buy to get 2 full cups of orange juice. But I feel like I picked a good brand of orange juice. I never used to be a fan of cats either until I got them. You guys, I didn't like cats either. I'm telling you, I didn't. And then I rescued these 2 kittens this summer. Oops, both of them are in there. I rescued these 2 cats this summer and they have stolen my heart. But also my cats act a lot like dogs, They beg for food like dogs do. They snuggle up at your feet like dogs do. They act like dogs. Okay, so 2 cups of orange juice. Yeah, we're getting there. I turned the heat down to medium on my chicken now. Jill, no worries. I'm glad you caught me too. So 2 cups of orange juice, 1/4 of a cup of chicken broth. You guys can use low sodium if you want. Luckily, I had chicken broth open from last night's dinner, so I didn't have to open a new one. 1/4 a cup of chicken broth. 1/4 a cup of coconut aminos. Coconut aminos is in the Asian section of your grocery store. That is where I found mine. How do you keep up with all the animal hair? 2 dogs and 2 cats. My house is always covered. Big thing, my Australian Shepherds really don't shed that much, so 1/4 of a cup of this stuff. Oop, I'll just take this out then. But I also have a robot vacuum. Neato is what it's called. Kind of like, what are those other ones called? Well, I have that. And then I also have the Dyson Pet one. And that really, really helps. And I bathe my cats. It's weird, I know, and I know cats hate water, but I give my cats a bath once a month to keep down on the hair. So that's how I keep up with it. Hello from LA, Aruba. Yeah, so mine's called the Neato. So aminos, you guys, coconut aminos is in the Asian section of your grocery store. If you don't want to buy these or you don't find them, soy sauce. But it will no longer be paleo if you do soy sauce. All right, and then I am excited to say my really good friend Lacey, her family actually harvests honey, and I get to use her honey for the first time since she gave it to me, and I'm super excited, you guys. So, where is my tablespoon? Oh, we also need a tablespoon of orange zest. So I used the little bit of oranges that I had here in the house, and I zested them. So a little bit of orange zest. And then we need 3 tablespoons, of honey. To make it so that it wasn't so thick and hard to pour, I just stuck it in some water in a small saucepan on super low on the burner and just warmed it up, and now it's a perfect pouring temperature. So if you need a little bit of help with your honey, you guys, that is a way to make it a good pouring consistency to mix it into your sauce a little bit. Love it, you guys. My friend Lacey, shout out. Her family makes their own honey here in North Dakota. They have their own little bees and they make their honey. Okay, so 3 tablespoons of honey. The coconut stuff, it's like soy sauce. It's like soy sauce. Soy-free alternative to soy sauce. So if you are allergic to soy, this is an alternative to it. 2 cats, 3 kittens, and a dog, and I clean every day so nobody knows. 71 viewers. Yes, you guys, a cat doesn't mind the water. They don't like it. Don't get me wrong. My cats don't like their baths, but they get them anyway. Hello from Michigan. Hello, hello. My family also has a bee farm. Natalie, that is awesome. I didn't know that. So I'm going to take our chicken, and I'm just going to flip it over. It's getting nice and golden brown. So we are just going to take our chicken, you guys, and you just want to make sure that it gets cooked up. Flip it around. Get all the sides. All right. I am going to turn my heat back up a little bit. There we go. Another pointer, so you guys saw how I dumped all my chicken in and then I just didn't touch it again. It makes it a lot easier to flip it because then they kind of stay together in a chunk while you flip it and then they break apart instead of having to flip every individual piece, which is also a pain. I love orange chicken. Yes, please make it. Just tuning in, did you season your chicken first? I did not, Sandra. I did not call for seasoning it first. All I am using is my oil to cook it, and we are gonna let the rest of this orange sauce do the seasoning for us. So we have our honey in here, then we need a teaspoon of garlic powder. Oh, my stomach is so hungry, you guys. You know how it's like you're not really hungry until you smell food and then your stomach wants it. So just a teaspoon of garlic powder. And then I did not find fresh ginger. So instead of fresh ginger, if you are using powdered ginger, instead of a tablespoon, you're supposed to do 1/4 of that. So 1/4 of a tablespoon is a teaspoon. If you didn't know, a tablespoon is 15 milliliters, and a teaspoon is 1/4 of that. So I'm just gonna kind of take it, and it's kind of balled up a little bit. So I was gonna take it. There we go. Just a teaspoon of ground ginger if you are using powdered ginger instead of fresh, you guys. That is super important. You don't want to mess that one up. I know, I knew it was meant to be that you love it. But yes, Lacey, I'm excited for this honey. I was so excited that I remembered I had it in my cupboard because the other honey that I have, I had been using it while I was sick and it just it tasted so fake. And it's from the grocery store. It's from some big company and it just wasn't good. So I was super excited that I remembered I had your honey and that I remembered Bree told me a tip about what her mom does to make it easier to pour. So I was super excited about that too. All right, so we have our ground ginger in there instead of fresh. We already have our orange zest in there. Then we need half a teaspoon of pepper. You guys know me, I never really measure my pepper. I'm just gonna kind of ground up some pepper in here. I also, if my little ones weren't eating with me, I would add red pepper flakes to this because I love a little bit of kick. But we're going to keep it out just for the sake of my kids, and I'll just add it to my plate on its own. If you can't find fresh ginger, they sell squeezed ginger too. Ooh, Eileen, I'll have to find that at my grocery store. Oh, Nicole, I'm sorry. It's so hard having sick kids. My kid was sick recently, and he did better than I did when I caught his cold. So, he is awesome. But I'm sorry that your little one is sick. That's not fun. All right, you guys. Now we are going to scoot over to the other side of my kitchen so that while I'm working for a while on our fried rice, you guys can actually see me and hear me a little bit better than when I'm yelling across the kitchen. So, we have our orange sauce. It's super runny, you guys, and so the goal of this is we are going to cook it long enough that it starts to thicken. Woo! Kicking toys around my kitchen. In the refrigerator section of the store. Well, so it's kind of hard. So, Eileen, we've got a couple refrigerator sections throughout our store. Like where my salad stuff is and our refrigerated dressings, my squeezable parsley and stuff like that, all is in one section. And then the dairy's all the way over at the other side in another section. So I think it'll probably be in the parsley section if I look. So that is where I'm guessing. So I stirred our sauce up. Make sure you kind of give it a good stir because of that honey there that's in the bottom, and you want that in there. So our chicken looks like it's good and getting ready to go. I'm thinking I should have patted dry my chicken first before putting it in. So if you guys are going to cook this, I would say maybe pat your chicken dry before you put it in your skillet because mine is letting off a lot of excess fluid. And it's organic chicken and all that, so it shouldn't have any extra stuff in there. So I'm not sure why it's so watery. Hello, Taylor. How are you? Sheila, hello. So we are making this orange chicken, you guys, and we've already hit our first giveaway goal. Our second one is 80 live views. If we get up there and they stay and hang out with us during this show, we will do 2 giveaways. Our giveaway winner last night got, she wanted the extra spicy truff hot sauce. So that was kind of fun and exciting. All right, so I'm going to move my tongs to the side, and I'm going to take a slotted spoon here, and I'm just going to put our chicken off to the side over here on a paper towel. So hopefully it gets off some of that excess liquid. But we are going to be putting our sauce into this same pan, it says. Put it into the same pan that you've been using. Oh! My dog is going to eat that and burn his poor little mouth. All right, so pull our chicken off. It should be cooked and ready to go. Now, it says, hi Grayson. Let's see, this recipe says, pour it into the same pan we cooked the chicken in. And then we're going to bring it to a boil. You guys can see my pepper is stuck to the bottom with my honey. So funny. Okay, let's grab this and get that honey out of the bottom. Get all that sauce in there. Get all of that orange zest in there. Kingston, or Grayson, can you stop pressing the button, please? Okay, you guys, this fried rice is going to be so good. And when am I going to make some extra fatty food? I actually started trying to make healthy stuff for the new year so that these people on diets, it was more appealing for them. But we are going to be making some yummy Philly cheesesteak sliders this weekend with my extra cheesy mac and cheese. So we are going to get some nice comfort food this weekend. Yes, you guys, this fried rice is going to be so good. So we're going to bring this mixture up to a boil. So I do have my burner on high, and we're going to bring it up to a boil, and we are only going to stir it every minute or so to see if it has thickened. But we are going to move on to our fried rice now. Are we ready, you guys? We'll wait for it to thicken, and then we'll put the chicken back in and coat it, and then it will be ready to go. So like I told you guys, put this right here. You guys can see me over here with my fried rice, hopefully. I'll scoot you guys a little closer. So I am making a double batch of fried rice because my family absolutely loves the fried rice. So we are going to do a double batch of it. And I printed off my recipe from my website. So if you guys are ever interested, check out my website. It has a PDF and you just print it off and it comes out like this. You fold it in half and you've got your recipe ready to go. So I made my rice already. Just minute rice, you guys. You don't need a rice cooker, no fancy rice. Just minute rice from the store. A cup of minute rice and a cup of water. Boil your water with 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Then once your water boils, pull it off the heat, stir your rice in, cover it, and let it be. If you're making it in the morning and you want your fried rice for night, just stick it in a Tupperware container and put it in your fridge, and it will be good to go into the recipe, okay? So my fried rice is done. I am making a double batch, so this is going to be a lot of fried rice. The recipe on my website, it is cut in half, so it is not as much rice as you guys will see me making right now. All right, so we are boiling on our orange chicken sauce. You guys can probably see it down in the bottom of the screen. It is boiling. I'm going to keep a little bit of an eye on it so it doesn't boil over. So how we are going to start is we are going to take 2 tablespoons of, I'm going to just keep with my grapeseed oil. So 2 tablespoons into our skillet. You guys, I'm excited about this orange chicken and about this fried rice. I have been waiting for this meal all day. I'm so excited. And I also made these banana bread blondies. So those are behind me right there in the corner, and they come with like this caramel icing on top of it. Haven't made the caramel icing yet, but I'm gonna make that, and that's gonna be a dessert. I would share the recipe with you, which I still can, but this person has really, really strict copyright laws, and so if you want that recipe, I will give you the link for her website, and it will take you there. I haven't tried them yet, but come on, banana bread blondies, how yummy. Then I made a bunch of little mini banana bread muffins, chocolate chip banana bread muffins, little baby ones, so that my kids can just get up in the morning and pop some in their mouth and go on with their day. Laura, I've done some cast iron recipes. Yes, I have. I want to say our sun-dried chicken we did on our cast iron. I finish all of my sous vide meats. I finish in my cast iron skillet. So I do work with my cast iron sometimes, Laura, yes. The only reason why I don't use it more often is I need to buy a bigger one because I did our... we're just heating up our oil right now. I did our scalloped zucchini and squash in our cast iron, and it was so small we could barely fit our food in there. So I do need to invest in a bigger cast iron. Oh, tell him that's awesome. I love hearing that, you guys. All right, so we have our oil in here. Then we are going to add our garlic and our veggies. Right, add garlic and veggies. No, yeah. Add our garlic. So we are going to do 2 tablespoons tablespoon of minced garlic. So, woo! So I'm doing double the recipe, you guys. So double the garlic. Tablespoon of minced garlic. Hi, Grayson. Tablespoon of minced garlic, and our vegetables. So I like to buy the vegetables like this, and then I take the green beans out of it. Nope, nothing is burning. Nothing is burning. We have our sauce to a boil so that it can thicken, and we have our garlic in here, getting nice and seasoned up, and then we are going to do a cup of our frozen veggies. These are my favorite ones to use. They are perfect for fried rice. Corn and peas and carrots. I always take the green beans out because I don't think green beans should be in fried rice. So we are just going to cook that around, you guys. I'm going to throw a little bit of pepper in there. It says to salt and pepper to taste. So you guys know I never add salt, but I'm going to add some pepper in here. Some fresh ground pepper. So we are going to cook our veggies around a little bit just because they are frozen. So we want to heat them up a little bit. Fun, if you're going to sit there and tell me how to cook in my own kitchen, this really isn't the place for you. I'm sorry. There's nothing burning. I needed to turn the heat back up because I put frozen vegetables in my skillet, and we kind of need to get them hot, and if they're frozen, they're going to cool it down rapidly, and we don't want that for our fried rice. So, bye, Juan. Have a nice night. All right, so we've got our garlic in here. We've got our frozen veggies in here. We are going to just kind of saute them around for 3 to 5 minutes. I'm going to give this a nice stir, you guys, to see if we have thickened up at all. They said the best way to know when this is thickened up to the right consistency is when the sauce pulls away from the pan. And if you know what I mean by that is where it kind of, you can see where you have moved through the sauce with your spatula or whatever you're using, where it has thickened up like that. Yeah, it's always fun, you guys. Always fun. So we've got, I'm like mixing up my spatulas. So our sauce is still going really good, you guys. Ooh, I had a little piece of chicken still left in my pan that I didn't see. All right, perfect. So we got our veggies in here. We're just gonna kind of saute them around. There we go. Turn it up a little bit more since it's not hot enough left, you guys. Deanna, yeah, you can whisk it. You can definitely whisk it. I mixed it up nice and good, but I think for me to be able to tell in my pan, I'm just going to kind of drag my spatula like that to see if it's thick enough. Yeah, but they said it will take, I think, 15 minutes, it says. So that's why I thought it would be perfect for us to make our 10-minute fried rice while our food cooks. So we are going to... So our veggies are good to go, you guys, because they are just the steamer veggies. They don't need, you don't need to spend too much time cooking them. That garlic, you just want it nice and fragrant. So what I like to do is I like to make a little circle in my vegetables, and then we are going to crack our egg into the middle of our skillet and kind of scramble it around. Since I'm doing a double recipe, we get to use 2 eggs. Thank you, Elisa. Yeah, I am, Brianna. I set it off to the side so that I can try it. It's going to be really good. All right, so we're going to crack our eggs into the middle, and then we are going to kind of scramble it around like you guys see at those hibachi food places. So we're just going to kind of scramble it around. That's why I like to make a little bit of a hole with my vegetables so that you're not just scrambling the vegetables into the egg too much, so that you can get it nice and scrambled up. It's weird, my handle, I normally like it to the left, but our other sauce is there. So, all right, you guys. Here we go. Scramble up our egg. Get the vegetables mixed in now that we've scrambled up that egg nice and good. Now we can mix our veggies in with it. Get it nice and good. Feel free to give it a little chop. Get those pieces nice and small so that every bite has a little bit of egg and a little bit of vegetables in it. I have never made homemade fried rice. This looks yum. Eileen, I had never made it either, and this is so easy and simple, especially because I don't have a rice cooker and not a very good rice cooker. So being able to use this minute rice is just a lifesaver. So we have our eggs in there. When it is cooked, roughly 2 to 3 minutes. You guys know how to cook a scrambled egg. Then we are going to make another little hole, is what I like to do. Just make room for your next ingredient. And we're going to just take our fried rice just like this, extra liquid and all. So if there's extra water in the bottom that didn't absorb into your rice, that's okay, because we are going to just burn it off while we are cooking the rice. So because I added those soy sauce tablespoons in here, you will notice that my rice is brown, and that isn't because it's wheat rice or brown rice. It's because of that soy sauce. That's it, you guys. And we are just going to pour our rice in, stir it around, get it nice. Just make sure all that water evaporates, and then it's done, you guys. That is all you have to do for your fried rice. It is so good with that garlic and egg in there. Amazing. Okay. That's it, you guys. Our rice is done. So I'm going to turn off the burner, and I'm going to throw a lid on it so that it'll stay warm. And that was it. Okay, Alejandra, you can use whatever minute rice you want. Yeah?
Watch this noise.
Woo!
Watch this noise, Mom.
Yeah, your air coming out. So you can use whatever minute rice you want, but this is the stuff that I've really found good for this fried rice, because it's got this light and fluffy on it. So it's regular just minute rice, but it's light and fluffy minute rice. So it is a little more expensive, but I mean, we're comparing like 99 cents to $1.99. So this is the stuff that I recommend for your fried rice. It is so good. So good. Thank you, Elaine. Evelyn, this is going to be so good. If we have leftovers, Evelyn, I will bring you some for lunch if you want some. It's going to be so good. What time is dinner? Looks so good, right? I am so hungry, you guys. Oh, that chicken that I left behind in the pan was really good. Yep, my little boy is dancing around. He got one of those little, I don't even know what they're called. Had a birthday party last night, and he just loves it. All right, you guys. So let's take a look. You guys can tell. So this sauce at first was super kind of foamy all the way around. And you can tell on the edges it is starting to thicken a little bit. I am going to turn down the heat and see what our sauce looks like once that heat comes down a little bit. Because it says bring to a boil. Stirring every minute or so. Once the sauce is thickened, to add our chicken back in. And we don't want to add the chicken back in too soon. So in this sauce, we've got our orange zest, orange juice, coconut aminos, which can be replaced for soy sauce if you don't care about paleo. We've got chicken broth, garlic powder, honey, and I think that's it, you guys. That's what's in this sauce. Just a nice, fresh, refreshing orange chicken sauce. So it's not ready yet, hasn't thickened yet. Patricia, yep. They actually are on their own right now, playing with toys and hanging out. Dad is usually here to hang out and watch with them, but they're just being themselves right now. We had a little outburst in the beginning, but it has all worked itself out. So they are pretty awesome. They know when mommy's in the kitchen to most of the time just leave me alone, because then it means that they get food that much faster. So I'm super excited for this, you guys. I want this to thicken up. I have not a lot of patience when it comes to stuff like this. So I think we're getting there. So I'm going to show you guys. Hopefully you guys can see it from where you are at. So when I take my rubber spatula here and I drag through this liquid, do you guys see that it's starting to leave a trail behind? So you can see where my spatula was before. It's not perfect yet, but we are getting closer, because as I pull away, that sauce takes a little bit of time to catch up, which means that it is getting thicker. It is getting kind of caramelized, if you will, with that orange sauce that's in here. So we are getting there, you guys. We are definitely getting there. I like it because it gives it another yummy ingredient. I didn't see an egg comment. Sad. I hate when it starts to filter stuff out. Thank you. I'm super excited for the rice. I'm super excited for the chicken. Our sauce is definitely getting there. I hope I didn't make too much chicken for the sauce. But if all else fails, I might leave some of the chicken out, because it will not, it never fails that one of my little kiddos doesn't want the sauce. So I might leave some of the chicken that we cooked up out, so that one of my kids can have it sauceless. So we have our chicken here, you guys. I had it on this plate so that it's just sitting there. You guys can definitely cook it so that it is a little crispier and a little browner on the outside if you wish. I think I might try, if this orange sauce works out really well, I might even just try air frying little chicken bites and then throwing them into here so that they're nice and crispy. It doesn't, Abraham, it does not have cornstarch in it. Right, Heather? If only I could. I mailed some mini cheesecakes, and you guys should see the look on the UPS's face. They always are just like, yeah. You want to ship this? I'm like, yep, I do. She asked, why did you add egg to the fried rice? Yeah, I think that's just a standard fried rice recipe. Like you said, T, I don't think I've ever had fried rice without egg in it. If you don't like egg, by all means, just leave it out. Another key ingredient of fried rice is garlic and soy sauce. Those are two big things about fried rice that make it fried rice. So here we are, you guys. You guys can maybe see a little bit better now what I mean by the sauce taking some time to come back to the spatula. So we are getting thicker. We want it just so when it pulls away from the pan, and we are definitely getting there. Get around our edges. The sauce is getting very close, you guys. Very, very close. I did turn the heat down. We're just working on medium heat right now. Kilo, I actually used homegrown North Dakota honey from my friend Lacey's family. I would say their last name, but sadly I think it's Getzloff and not Block. She has a different last name. I don't know. It's confusing. So I want to say it's Getzloff honey, but it might be Block honey. So honey from North Dakota that my friend Lacey's family harvests themselves. I don't know if harvest is the right name for honey, but that's what I'm going to call it. So I think we're good, you guys. You see how long it takes for that to run back to my spatula. I think we have thickened to the right degree. We don't want to go too far because we don't want to burn it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be super, super careful because I don't want to splatter myself, but I'm just going to add these chunks of chicken back in. Like I said, I am going to leave some of the chicken out so that if one of my kids decides they don't like orange chicken, they can have chicken in their fried rice. Just kind of add this in here. Like I said, I'm doing it I don't want to splatter myself on camera, so I'm just gonna kind of do this. I'm super excited. I am definitely gonna add some red pepper flakes to this, you guys. It smells amazing and I just love spice, so I'm gonna add some red pepper flakes. There we go. So I saved a couple pieces of chicken for my kiddos. All you want to do is stir this around until your chicken is coated, and then it is ready to serve. Yes, Mary Jo, North Dakota honey. Yep, any place you get fried rice, I have seen it. Renee, I'm doing good. How are you? How are you guys doing? So I'm just coating this chicken right now and reading through some of the comments that I missed. This is good, you guys. I am super excited about this. I'm glad I left some chicken out because now there's some extra sauce that I can drizzle over my fried rice. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover my pan with a lid, turn the heat off so that I can do my giveaway with you guys while my dinner stays warm. So we have our fried rice. We have our orange chicken in here. My burner is off. You guys take one more peek. Fried rice, orange chicken. So good. I'm super excited. My burner is off, but it's still burbling. So my kitchen is a mess, but I made dinner, so my kids get to clean up the mess. My son, we've been trying to teach him how to do dishes, and he loves doing dishes, but he's not very good at it. I got some in-home help, so that's a blessing. That's good, Renee. I'm glad you are getting some help. That can be exhausting for you and your family. It looks so good, you guys. Smells so good. I love the smell of oranges, so it smells awesome in my house. Yes, Kilo, I'm super excited to add some red pepper flakes in there. All right, let's do this, you guys. I am going to, my poor dogs. My dogs are so ready for me to drop some food. So ready. They want mom to drop some food. Okay. Jill, it's going to be so good, you guys. If you guys like orange chicken, I would definitely, haven't even tried it yet, but it smells so good, and it was so easy to make. In all honesty, I was just sitting there waiting for that sauce to thicken. If you don't want the fried rice, you have an even easier job, is just sit there and wait for that sauce to thicken. Super, super easy. Super easy, super good to go. Yeah, my dogs constantly are at my feet. Poor things. They act like they're starving to death, but they're not, I promise. All right, so I have started to type in some names while my kids lose their minds. Come here, baby.
Can't grab anything.
Hey, just be nice to him, please. Madison, Alejandra, you would... Oh, where'd it go? Alejandra, you said something. My son loves firecracker chicken, says Tracy. My son and husband would love this. They eat Chinese food fried rice. It is so good, you guys. That fried rice is killer. Definitely killer. You guys know I'm not looking up at the screen, but I am seeing your guys' comments. I'm looking on my iPad so that I can type these names in a little bit easier than looking up and down and up and down and up and down. So I am typing in names as fast as I can. You guys are awesome. We're going to do 2 giveaways today. Thelma Power, I've got you. Marissa D, I've got you. Deborah K, I've got you. Tracy Klein, I've got you. Madison Marie, or Madison Morris, I've got you. Alejandra Edwards, you. Heather, I've got you. Kathy K, I've got you. I've got Linda Clark. Eileen, I've got you. Eileen S. Christy W, I've got you. Kilo, thank you for following me. I appreciate it. Jasmine, Stefan. Oops. Trying to type in this name. Jasmine, Kilo, Heather Frank. I've got you, Heather. Becky G. Cindy W. Natalie P, Kara H, Sandy J, Tammy C, Tammy C, Renee Medina, Eileen, I've got you, Antonio Medina, Shauna W. I'm already cooking, baby. I got some yummy food for you, I promise. Shauna, Brianna, please stop grabbing stuff out of the pantry, buddy. T, it's on her website and Facebook page. You should have your own cookbook. I would totally buy it. That's super sweet. Did they eat that piece you dropped before? Eileen, I ate that piece I dropped before. It was really good, but I ate it. Not the one that hit the floor. Yeah, they ate that, but that didn't have any sauce on it. But I ate the one that got left in the pan, and that was really good. Please stop bringing me food. Thank you. My son keeps bringing me stuff to cook, not realizing that I already have stuff made. I have food already made, baby, I promise. Tabitha.
Food.
Yeah, food. Tabitha L. Liz D. Elisa. Trevor, you are doubling your chances with the wifey being on here too. Way to go. Brianna C, I've got you. I think all I have to get is rice and orange juice. Jill, that's awesome. I had to get a lot of stuff. I didn't have a lot of it, but that is good. I have like this weird cramp in my stomach right here. Jaden S, that's why I keep pushing on it. It's almost like when you run and you get that cramp right here. Yeah, that's what it feels like. And I didn't do any running, so I'm not really sure why. Kathy K, Carla B, Dad, Dean. Please stop bringing me food. King Grayson, Laura C, Danielle Hoffer. You'll be contacting me tomorrow, but on message. That sounds good, Renee. Sounds good. Talon, I've got you. Heather, I've got you. Candace, thank you. It smells really good. Candace, Kilo, I want to try making this. You guys, it's so easy to make, especially that fried rice. So I am saying, like, this is a good recipe to try if you're not super awesome in the kitchen, but you want to make a really yummy homemade meal for someone. This is definitely somewhere to start because a lot of it is just made for you, and then you just add all those ingredients in. Charlene, I've got you. Charlene Feldall. Did you end up getting me? Sorry, had to step away. Ashley, I think so. I think I got you. Ashley, yes, I got you. Ashley, you are in there. Elaine, I've got you. I don't know if I need to sit up or... Eileen, I've got you. Yep. Sit up or scooch down, but it hurts. Franny, I've got you as well. Chrissy... Chrissy, I've got you. Heather, I've got you. Liz D, I've got you. MEJ, I've got you. Terry M, I've got you. Carla, I've got you. Tammy C, got you. Mary Jo, good luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck. Why put my name down? You can only win once, right? Yep, thank you. You guys, I'm telling you, one of those days I'm going to make a list of everyone that's won in January. But until then, your guys' honesty with telling me that you've already won is appreciated because I clearly don't remember. Esther, I've got you. Lacey, I've got you. Lacey W. Terry M. Sheila O. I'm surprised the kids aren't by you telling me they're hungry. This is my 2-year-old's way of telling me he's hungry. He brought me this and this and this all while I was typing names in. So that was his way of telling me that he was hungry, Patricia. It was cute. That was his way. Tabitha, I've got you. Tabitha L. Deborah, Westwood, Lacey's mom. T, he's gonna bring you the whole pantry. He was gonna, and then I had to tell him to stop. Elisa, I've got you. Where can I get this recipe? If you touch my face, the recipe is there. It is also on my page, and then on Saturday or Sunday, it will be on my website as well, and Pinterest. So that is the easiest way to do it. You guys touch my face, and you will get to see the description of this video. Always in the description of my videos, I put the recipe for what I am making. So if you ever want to see it while I am entering names in, you guys can do that. Sue, Bailey, Shauna. We got lots of people today, you guys. Shauna W. I already had you. Put you in twice. Candace Thompson, I've got you. You're welcome. We literally are sitting at the counter while making spaghetti tonight watching you cook. That's awesome. Family watching me. All you need is honey. That's not bad at all. Honey is one ingredient. I don't know if it skipped telling it didn't. Janice, I've got you. Janice Anders. Charlene, that cookbook idea is a great one, maybe by Christmas. Yes, you guys. I just remember my grandma making her cookbook, and she said it wasn't the most fun. So the good thing is, I have all my recipes typed up by week, so at least I won't have to type them up again. So that's a positive thing. Patricia, yes, I've got you. Rhonda, oh, I've got you, Rhonda. Emily S. You guys, I am so behind on these comments. Emily S. Sharon, I've got you. Eileen. Yeah, it's weird. It went away. I think it's because I ate that one piece of chicken. And I think my stomach was like, more. Give me more. Sherry, love making homemade crab ragoons. So easy. I've never done that, Sherry. I love crab ragoons. So that would be dangerous for me. Yes, Carla, I'm so glad you came as well. All right, Sheila, I've got you. You should take a calendar for each month and write down for each day who wins. Thank you, Heather. You want to do that for me? Oh, I am so bad at stuff like that. I am just lucky that I get my website updated, you guys, because I do that myself. My friend set it up for me, but now I do all of it myself. So I'm lucky that I at least get that far. Jefe Pedro de Jesus. Don't know who that is. Good luck. I feel like I already won by getting this recipe. You're so sweet. When you get a chance, lay down on your stomach, push your hands like you're doing push up and keep your hips. Oh yeah, I love that. I love that stretch. I actually did that the other day. Eileen, food coma. Heather, I've got you. Janice, good luck. I can't wait to get mine this week. Oh, son, don't forget I won last night. Oh my God, look, Brookside chocolates are the best. They are really good. I say lay like a seal. Definitely watching this when I get home from work. My daughter loves orange chicken. Cassie, that is a new name. Cassie W. Jefe de Jesus. Ooh, that's in all caps. We don't need to be yelling his name. Jefe.
Hi.
Sharon. You're not getting filtered, Sharon. I've got you in here.
Hi.
I have like a bunch of spaces in here I need to get rid of.
No.
Yes, baby, you hungry? Yes, I think. Wait, I thought I had you, Sharon. Maybe not.
Hi. Help.
Help? Well, come here. Come hang out with me. Sharon, I've got you now. Sharon, I thought. Come here.
Hi.
Come here. Kimberly Sturgis. You guys, I am so slow at this today. Kimby, come here. Come here. Come here. Bill, I've got you. Bill, come here. I will lift you up. Come here. All right, you guys. You and your dad do a cookbook. That would be awesome. Okay, I think I've got everyone now. I'm going to read through the names, and then we're going to get going. I promise. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to read through the names. If you still don't hear your name, please comment it with an emoji, and I will get you. Laura, I've got you. Laura K. What do you want? Jill P, Eileen S, Kathy K, Deborah K, Tracy K, Esther M, Sheila O, Patricia B, Deborah W, Deanna C, no, Deanna C, Sue B, Shauna W, Madison M. You want food? You want food? Okay, then don't cry. Shauna W. Hey, I'm busy. Food? That's too hot for you. No, stop. I'm working as hard as I can, Grayson. You guys called it. He was going to come over demanding food. So we're going to give him a little fried rice, but it's hot, so he needs to blow on it. Okay, Shauna W, Madison M, Alejandra E, Lacey W, Sheila O, Ashley H, Heather S, Franny R, Marissa D, Linda C, Christy W, Kilo G, Jasmine S, Heather F, Becky G, Cindy W, Natalie P, Kara H, Sandy J, Tammy C, Renee M, Antonio M, Janice A, Rhonda O, Emily S, Sherry L, Taylor Z, Hefe D, Sharon L, Kimberly S, Kim B, Bill W, Laura K, Cassie W, Brianna C, Tabitha L, Liz D, Elisa C, Trevor H, Taylor A, Jaden D, Carla B, Dean R, Laura C, Danielle H, Talon T, Candace T, Fiona J, Taylor Z, Charlene F, Terry M, and Chrissy L. You guys, he's so mad at me right now. Oh man, he is so mad at me. Blow it. Gigi Goff, I've got you, Sharon. You don't. This doesn't go in fried rice. You guys, he wants me to pour this on his fried rice, and I don't want to pour it on his fried rice. Oh my gosh, if you already win this month, make sure you let me know. Yes, that would be awesome, you guys, because don't pour it on there. It doesn't go on there. This is drink. This is drink. You guys, he tried to pour it on there. It's a drink. It doesn't go on it. Oh my gosh, you guys. I think I said Jaden D twice. Let's see. Jaden. You guys, Jaden, will you pick two numbers between 1 and 12? Jaden, two numbers between 1 and 12.
Hey.
Okay. I don't even see you once, let alone twice. Oh, Jaden D, there you are. Okay, nope. I think, Jaden, I only have you once. Abby B. There's so many names, you guys. This is so awesome, but so confusing. Abby B, I've got you. Patricia, pretend. Yeah, I wish he's wouldn't let that fly. He wanted to pour it on himself. Oh, Grayson. Deanna, I think I've got you. Deanna C. Yep, Deanna C, I've got you. I might have just said your name wrong. Heather S, I've got you. Perfect. If you already win, perfect. You need my headband, Cherry. You guys, I put the link. So, I won this week, so don't add me. Thank you, Jill. I appreciate your guys' honesty. I need to make a list. It's so bad. Okay. Everyone says hi. Jaden picks 4 and 8. He wanted orange fried rice instead of orange chicken. He was pissed. I think because he knew if he poured it on there, it would cool it down faster. But it would not have tasted good. All right, you guys. I think we're ready to go. 4 and 8. 4 and 8. We are locked in here.
Huh?
Once I pull your name, I do remove it so that I cannot pull it again to keep the odds in everyone's favor. Smooch. Don't forget, you guys, I will be going live on Saturday to make Philly cheesesteak sliders and mac and cheese. Number 1, Fiona. Number 2, Talon. 3, Linda Clark. 4, Fiona. Hey, wait. Did I say Fiona twice, you guys? Did I just say Fiona twice? Please help me, you guys. I'm losing my mind. Didn't I start with Fiona? Yes, Arietta, I got you. You guys, didn't I say Fiona first? Wasn't Fiona 1? Hold on. I know there's a delay between when I talk and you guys typing. That's what I thought. That's so weird. I must have had her name in there twice. Fiona, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It doesn't count since I pulled you on 1. So Fiona, that didn't count. I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. Number 4 is Kimberly S. Kimberly S, please send me your shipping information. And I will get something sent off to you. All right. So Kimberly S, you are the winner. And let's go for number 8. Number 5, Jasmine. Number 6, Becky. 7, Sheila. And number 8, Eileen. Eileen, you are the winner, chicken dinner. Winner, Eileen. You have won, Eileen. Please send me your shipping information, Eileen, and I will get something sent off to you. Eileen S. Eileen S. We have an Eileen R and an Eileen S. So this is Eileen Sloan. Eileen Sloan has won. And Heather or Kimberly S. There you go. Kimberly S. and Eileen S. are my winners. And I will send you guys a giveaway prize. Just send me your shipping information. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I will be on again Saturday to make Philly cheesesteak sliders and mac and cheese for the men's winter refuge here in Minot. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me this many days in a row. I will post a picture of how delicious this meal is. Check me out on Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, my website, all that fun stuff. I'll see you guys Saturday. I will also post a picture and the recipe website for these banana bread blondies because they are going to be killer, you guys. I'm so excited. My stomach is excited. Maybe that's why it hurts right here. It's because my stomach is excited. Okay, so check out my website. If you guys need the recipes, they are always printable on there. Pinterest also takes you to my website where the messages are, or where I read Kimberly saying message, where the recipes are. So thank you for hanging out with me, you guys. Come back again on Saturday. I will see you then. Bye.